Hello everyone and welcome back to Midnight Violets. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you on how to get glowing skin. So as you can see, I've named it Get Your Glow On, so I'll be doing the whole look that I've got here. So we're doing the eyes and the lips and also all of the skin for you. So if that's something you want to see, then stay tuned, and if not, I'm sure I'll have something for you coming up soon. So I hope you enjoy the look. So today we're going to do the whole face, just so I can show you how to get the radiance of your skin as well. So we're going to start off with a primer. Today I'm using the 17 Photo Flawless one. Excuse my nails. I was playing around trying to get some cool Batman thing going on, but I had a bit of a fail, so not looking too good at the moment. And then for the skin, I'm going to do a sort of DIY tinted moisturiser. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the Bourjois Healthy Mix one. My shade's 51. And then I'm going to mix in with it this Vitamin E one. It's a SPF Radiance Moisture Cream. You can just get this from Superdrug. It's really cheap. I'm going to mix them both in together. So this is a Radiance Cream and it's got sort of a glow and a slight shimmer to it. Mixing it with the foundation is going to sheer this out a bit so it's not like in your face. But you're going to get some coverage as well from this one. If you didn't want to make a tinted moisturiser and you wanted a full-on foundation, then you could try using this primer, which has got the same kind of effect as this moisturiser, so instead you could use the primer. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer, so not a very good name for what it is, but it actually works sort of very similarly to this moisturiser, so just thought I'd give you a heads up on that one. So I'm just going to mix it on the back of my hand. I'm going to put a full pump of the foundation, just a little bit of the cream. I'm going to get my foundation brush. This one here is just the e.l.f. powder brush. I'm just going to mix it together on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to start applying it to my face. Now I have very pale skin, so it wouldn't be very ideal for me, but if you have darker skin you could try applying a paler foundation in this type of area of your face, and this helps to bring out the brightness of your face. I'm not even prepared to sharpen my eyebrow pencil. Okay, so now that I'm prepared, like I should have been in the first place, I'm just going to do my eyebrows. Probably be easier if I just show you one of them, and then I'll get on with the other eye once I've finished showing you one eye, so I don't have to show you everything twice. So I just use the MUA eyebrow pencil in blonde. As you can see, I don't really have any eyebrows of my own. I just try and use little short strokes. So I do the inner one first, do a line down, and then do the curve underneath. And then I'm just going to prime my eye. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Endurance. All the way up to the brow bone and underneath as well. For my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using this palette from MUA. It's the Undressed palette. If you don't have this, then you can just use the Naked palette. They're pretty much identical dupes of each other, so I'll tell you the shades in here that you'll need to use as well as the ones in here that I'll actually be using. So I'm going to start off here with this shade here. In the Naked palette, this would be Virgin. I'm just going to be using a professional brush. This is just an eyeshadow brush. All the professional brushes that I'm using today are out of the same kit, and I'll link it down below in case you wanted to buy it. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I'm going to put it under my brow bone, and I'm going to put it on my inner corner. Then I'm going to take the crease brush. This is again from the Professional brush set I have, and I'm going to be using this shade here from my MUA palette, which in the Naked palette is going to be Buck. I'm just going to put this in the crease. And then just blend out the top edge. Now to add a little bit more definition, I'm just going to be using this dark shade here. Again, in the Naked palette, this would be Creep. These ones here don't have names, they just got numbers, so I'm just going to point to be easier. going to put a little bit just in here. And pull the brush upwards. And a bit down onto the edge of the lid. Then my eyeliner that I've got here is the Collection 2000 Lasting Colour eyeliner. This is just the plain black one. And the brush that I'm using again is the Blush Professional one. Sorry I'm using loads of these brushes today. I've just bought a set of them and I'm sort of trying them all out to get a review up, so that's why. And then today I'm going to be doing a flick on my eye. So I'm going to use the same tip that I always use. I'm going to follow the angle of my eye here and I'm just going to put it up. And then we've got the angle here. I'm just going to draw the line across and fill it in. So there we go, that's the flick. So I'm just applying the same gel liner onto my waterline. I am using a pencil to apply it with. This is a Topshop one, but the actual pencil is not sort of too much of an issue, so I'm just dipping it into the pot like this. And then I'm just going to tightline as well. And then I'm just going back to my MUA palette here. This is the Undress one, like I said. And I'm going to be using this shade here, which is called Dark Horse in the Naked palette. I was going to tell you that one was called Dark Horse. That one's not Dark Horse, it's the Naked one that's called Dark Horse. So I'm just going to be using an Eco Tools smudge brush. Shla, shla, shla. I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line. And I'm just going to finish up here with a bit of this Collection 2000 Pump Up the Volume mascara. So this one's got a curved wand, which isn't really my thing, so I tend to actually use it upside down like this. So as you can see, I've done both my eyes now, and I'm just going to finish up my face. So I'm just going to apply some concealer. This is the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection one, but as you can see, it is all rubbed off. So I'm just going to put this on my face under my eyes to add some brightness, and I'm going to put it on like blemishes and things that are sort of showing through. Then I'm just going to go back in with my e.l.f. powder brush, which I use my foundation, and just use a stippling motion. And then to set my foundation and my concealer, I'm going to use a powder. This isn't your average type of powder, this is actually a highlighting powder from Bourjois. It is discontinued, but it's widely available on like eBay, Amazon, that kind of thing. I think I got mine off of eBay, so it's the chocolate one that looks a bit like that. And as always, I'm just going to be getting my Eco Tools bronzer brush. I use this for everything, and I'm just going to put this on my face. As you can see, the highlight in it, it's very, very subtle, which is why it's good for something like this. Get your summer glow on. And it smells like chocolate too, so it's definitely a bonus. Yummy. Right, I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. So for bronzer, I've chosen to use my e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder. This one here is used as a bronzer, and this one has got a very slight shimmer in it, nothing sort of like, but enough just to make you look nice and glowing and nice, which is what the aim of this tutorial is. So I'm just going to be using the same brush again. I'm just going to squeeze it like this, rub it in the powder, draw a line down my face like that. I'm just going to pull my hair back, and I'm just going to swirl it in. Swirl, swirl, swirl. As you can see when I'm doing this, I am blending a little bit right onto the back of my cheekbones, so here, which gives me more of a bronzed effect, as well as helping to contour a little. And then I'm going to go on top of my forehead. And then for my blush, I'm going to be using this Collection 2001. This is just their average blush and it's in Bashful. This is the blush that I go to anytime that I just want really nice glowing skin. It's just, you'll see it when it's on, but it's just gives a beautiful glow. So the brush I'm using here is an e.l.f. Bamboo blush brush. And I'm just placing that on the backs of my cheeks. And onto the apple a little bit as well. As this is a glowing summer tutorial, if you'd rather be using sort of a cream blush or something like that, I'd highly recommend the e.l.f. and the Topshop ones. I like those. But I wanted to use this one in the tutorial as it's nice and glowy. So that's the blush. I'm just going to finish off by highlighting on my face. So I'm going to go back to this MUA Undress palette, and again I'm going to be using this one here, which I said is the Dupe for Virgin by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to be using this big Eco Tours blend brush. I'm going to go on the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose. I'm going to put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to finish up the lips. So one of my favouriteest things to use in the summer is Benetint by Benefit. This is one that I've had for a while, so the name's rubbed off and it's in a mini size. So I'm just going to put a coat of this on. So there we go, it just adds a really sort of subtle tint to the lips. I'm just going to wait for it to settle into my lips a teeny bit, and then I'm going to apply a lipstick over it. Probably done now. Right, so the lipstick that I'm going to be using is this one here. It's by 17. It's one of their Mirror Shine lipsticks, and this one here is just in Beehive. I'm choosing to use this one because I really like the formula of it. It's quite like a tinted lip balm, but it's in the format of a lipstick, which makes it a lot easier to apply, and it just rounds off like a nice glowy look. So put this on. So there we go, that's the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I will have a full list of products as well as some better pictures linked down below on my blog. And thank you very much for watching. If you have any requests at all, let me know and I will get them up for you. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you later. Bye!